One of the most difficult matters that couples have to deal with when their marriage breaks down is resolving their financial ties. It's a time when they feel emotional, that they feel vulnerable, and it's a time when they need some sensible guidance from a solicitor as to how best to progress to resolve those matters. I would therefore give some brief advice as to the initial steps that you should take, which would hopefully lead to you being able to negotiate a settlement without the need of having to invoke the court process. So one of the most important aspects when your marriage is breaking down is to resolve your financial ties. It's a time in your life when obviously you're emotionally stressed, and what you need is to be able to go to your solicitor with a full set of your financial details. It's important that those are as accurate as possible, so pension valuations, bank statements. It's important to do that as well as early as you can, because pension statements can take several months to obtain from pension companies, and that can hold up negotiations if you leave it to the very last minute. So what's important is to gather together all this financial information and then go and see your solicitor, because he can then give you some guidance as to how he feels the court, based on your circumstances, might deal with your case. And he can ensure then that nothing is overlooked. You've got plenty of time to consider matters, you've got plenty of time to consider what the problems may be, and that then in turn gives you confidence to move forward without having to panic and rush and get everything together all at once. What do you need to supply? You need to supply your bank statements, you need to supply details of any policies of insurance that you have, details of your pension. Pensions is most important because that can take several months to obtain the information from your pension company. So the earlier you apply for that, the better. Mortgage statements, details of any properties that you have an interest in, if properties are rented, the rental income. In short, a full and accurate breakdown of all your financial details, including a breakdown of your monthly expenditure. The common arrangement then is that your solicitors would exchange information, and once the information is exchanged, then they can give you some guidance as to the type of settlement that would be sensible, and then hopefully you could then negotiate an agreement, and that can be incorporated within a formal consent order within the divorce process, which then becomes a binding order of the court. It's clearly better to negotiate a settlement than have one foisted upon you by the court, if that's at all possible. If you feel that you need assistance, Astle Patterson have a large matrimonial department, and we are able to cover all aspects of marriage breakdown, and we're very happy to try and help you and assist you with this very difficult time.